All right. We are back yet again for another, I believe this should be the last, Big Brother Canada 8 installment. In my other episode, I got you guys caught up on the first two episodes, the premiere episodes, which led up to our first quote-unquote eviction, which was Nico walking from the game. Now, right after this begins an HOH competition on day 6. So Nico left day 5. They sat around the house all day Wednesday, and then Thursday they sat around the house all day, and then HOH time. So Chris became our first head of household of the season, and this is something that Chris said he wanted to do in his preseason interview with Ika. He said that the first competition, he wanted it. The first veto or HOH, whatever, he wanted it. He wants that HOH so people can come to him and pretty much spill their guts, give him the information. At this point, I think it may be a good idea to actually be the first HOH. It's week 2. Our entire first week has went by. Alliances have been established. Some things may have come out already. So Chris is in a pretty good spot here, I believe. He'll have everybody coming to him up to the HOH room. And at this point in the game, being that we're a week into it, there's actually like stuff people can give him to work with. They can give information to kind of not assure their safety, because your safety isn't assured unless you have veto or your HOH. But you know what I mean. The next day, day 7, is nominations, and Brooke and Hira are nominated. Have-nots are also determined on day 7, and they will be Kyle, Maddie, Michael, and Vanessa. Good luck to you, Kyle. The next day is our veto competition on day 8, which Hira wins, which means on Monday that Hira is going to pull himself off of the block, day 10, and Michael will go up as a replacement nominee. Unfortunately for Michael, on day 13, he was evicted with a 9-3 vote. Next up, we have our next HOH competition, and the winner of that comp will be Sheldon. Now, from here on, my notes do not exist. Yeah, they don't exist for any more Big Brother. Around this point, things start getting crazy, and I kind of realized that this season may not make it to the end. Unfortunately, I was right, but we'll go ahead and we'll walk through the rest of the season. Why not? With Sheldon's HOH in full swing, Maddie and Rianne were this week's nominees. And if I'm not mistaken, Min Lee was the backdoor target. Okay, let's move on. Veto's next day, and Maddie manages to pull out the win for the veto, which opens up that spot on Monday for Min Lee to go right onto the block. Now, we're going to take a quick break for a message from our sponsor, just because everything else coming up, I don't want to be interrupted. So here we go. Here they are. Here it is. And we are back. So let's get into it. This week we had a house meeting helmed by none other than Min Lee, one of our block stars. Now this house meeting went, okay, there was so much potential for Min and Jamar to completely fuck up these people's games, to throw some people under the bus, to knock some heads off, man. But I really gotta stop cracking my knuckles. It didn't go that way. The house meeting kind of blew up. Near the end of it, Jamar said a few things that were taken and ran right to production, because Kyle and Vanessa did not feel comfortable or safe or whatever the fuck they said with Jamar in the house. This black man. The white people are scared of the black man. This sounds all too familiar. After a while, I believe feeds were down for about 22 to 23 hours after this. Not only was Jamar removed from Big Brother Canada 8, making him the first ever person ejected from the game, so was Kyle, becoming the second person ever ejected from the game. So, mind you, we got no answers from the show on any of this, on why exactly he chose to kick out Jamar when we've seen so much other worse stuff happen, especially here in North America. We got Russell. Was it Russell or was it his brother? One of the two headbutting a house guest. We got Chima destroying property by throwing her mic pack into the hot tub. So many other things. Like, seriously, this is what he gets removed for? And of course, us on BB Twitter just absolutely drug production through the mud, and I would guess that's why Kyle went ahead and got ejected as well. To this very day, we still don't have much clarity on it. I feel like it's always going to be he said, she said. Mind you, like the day we found out that Jamar got ejected, a GoFundMe was started. Tons of money, tons and tons of money donated to it. Now fast forward to now when everybody's out of the house, and Kyle is really feeling some type of way that this GoFundMe was made for Jamar, and Jamar got some coin. Dude, get the fuck over it. I cannot stand a hater, man. And Kyle, you are the fucking epitome of a hater. Moving on along. With the ejection of Jamar and Kyle, this week of Big Brother Canada was null and void. Production decided to do a full reset, which means, yes, we start all over. This week doesn't matter, so yet again, there is not an eviction. So far, Michael is the only person to be evicted. That was day 13. By this point, it is day 15, day 18, around 18, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But we redo our HOH comp, and this one is completely different. It's kind of sort of endurance. They hang on to a bar and gotta hold on to the bar and not slide down a little hill. And again, Sheldon manages to pull out the win, making him the HOH king with 2 wins this season. And you know, between the ejection of Jamar and Kyle and Sheldon winning this HOH, Carol really, like, she's just given up on the game, and she really wants to go. She doesn't want to be here anymore. She doesn't want to do this. Now, she won't walk out. I wish the bitch would. But she won't walk out. So, she's like, nominate me. Vote me on out of here. And I absolutely cannot stand that. I don't know why house guests think that that's okay to do. Oh, I didn't quit. You quit. You may not have like went to the DR and said, "Hey, I'm tapping out," but you're quitting. Like, they had so many Carol DRs, and Carol's happy about not winning the veto. She's happy about being nominated. She even said, had she won veto in this week, she would not have used it. She would have kept herself on the block. I cannot stand this shit. Why? Ooh, people come here and they don't give it their all, and I cannot stand that. It's like, you could have stayed at home, and you could have bullshitted at home, and someone else could have had your spot. This season would have been way better had Nico and Carol not been casted. Not sorry about saying that. It's the truth. Nico's a quitter. No one likes a quitter, especially with something like this, where thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people try out. And like it could be this group of 500 people, and those 500 people have applied since Big Brother Canada 1, and they've applied every single year, and it just so happened one of those people may have gotten close this year, but they didn't get in because their spot was given to you, but you decided to give up. Like, what the fuck? Moving right along, because the season does not last much longer after this anyways. Pretty much our nominations were Carol and Min, and then our veto superstar Hera pulls out the win yet again, but does not use the veto come Monday. So Carol and Min Lee are the last nominees of season 8. of Big Brother Canada. And the season was canceled, day 25. That's when everybody left. So Angie, Brooke, Carol, Chris, Hira, John, Luke, Madeline, Min Lee, Rianne, Sheldon, Suzanne, and Vanessa. The 12 of them all made it technically to the end of the game. Let's say 11. Carol quit. The 11 of them made it to the end of the game. I feel bad for so many people. Min Lee, Suzanne, Brooke, Sheldon, Hira. These people, they could have went on to play just out of this world games. It's like, damn. Our final episode is given to us, and it walks us through all of the events of, the house gets being told about COVID-19 and being updated about their families, to up until the point that production told them that things have gotten so serious that it is now to the point where production on Big Brother Canada 8 must come to an end. So at this point, there's not much else to talk about. I could go through the DRs of how everyone was upset, especially Hira. Hira looked so freaking hurt. I won't do that. I've been emotional enough about it. I will go through this season's trivia. This is the first season, like I mentioned before, to feature first Big Brother Canada season to feature an ejection, and the first North American Big Brother season to feature 2 in one season. This is also the first North American Big Brother season to feature both an ejection and a walk in the same season. This is the 5th season to be officially canceled mid-production. This would also be the 2nd season to be canceled due to COVID-19. At 25 days, BB Can 8 beats out Celebrity Big Brother 1 for the shortest North American Big Brother season ever by 1 day. CBB US ran for 26 days. Although it has no effect on official placements, this is the order the final 12 house guests left in the house. Carol, 12th place. Rianne, 11th. Maddie, John Luke, Angie, Hira, Chris, Suzanne, Vanessa, Min Lee, and Brooke went out with Sheldon kissing the floor behind her. Some house guests were called to leave the house in groups or pairs. Rianne, Maddie, and John Luke, Chris and Suzanne, and Brooke and Sheldon. Although John Luke's name was called last, he is the first out of the 3. Also, Brooke and Sheldon's names weren't called. Production simply said, "Hey guys, it's time for you to go." So that's literally it. I kind of want to shed a tear. But yes, that's it. We have no more Big Brother Canada 8 for this season. This one is in the books. I really wish they gave us at least one more week. So that's it. That is all the Big Brother Canada 8 coverage that I have. Hopefully, there will be more Big Brother coverage this year with Big Brother Australia starting back up and Big Brother 22. Hopefully, these seasons will be kicking off this year. So again, that's it. That's all I got. My next episode I'll be coming at you with will be to get you caught up on all things Survivor Winners at War. I can't wait to see you guys then. Thank you so much for tuning in with me for this doubleheader today, getting you caught up on all things Big Brother Canada. I'm your host, your main man here, signing off. I'm Cliff Tone. Thank you. Thank you.